Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a timeless reading for the collective, so whenever you come across this video, however you come across it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. And you could have clicked on any video, but you clicked on this one from this channel, so thank you. If you're new here, we have pulled one card randomly every morning from our mega deck, and you look down in the description below for more information if you want on that. But today's card is card number 30, pulled from the Angelic Messenger cards of Meredith Young-Sowers. Very vintage deck, not often seen. You won't find it anywhere else online. So this is kind of a unique feature for this channel. And today's card is Desire. And before we go in the book, and we will go in the book, and this is the extended reading in the books. This is the workbook, so that we can get as much information, looking at it from different angles, literally, as well as asking for information, messages, divine guidance coming to us from God, universe, source, however you define that which cannot be defined. But this deck was 1993, I believe, is when it went out. And these are photographs of various parts of flowers or different kinds of flowers as representatives of these angelic messages coming through from these various images themselves. So with this card, we know 30 represents a 3, it reduces down to a 3. 3 is the first of the Tesla perfected 369 numbers. 3 is the first number that you can make a geometric structure from. We get a lot of 3s on this channel, and an ordinate number, I think, for considering all of the various numbers of decks and all of the various decks that are used. So I'm not sure how this keeps happening. It seems to defy logic, which shouldn't surprise any of us, right? Especially me. But the number 3 is also what is tied to the 3D experience, our solar plexus chakra. It is how we first start manifesting. It's you go from the base chakra, which is your identity, just your basic identity. And we go into this in huge detail in the Authentic Self series. That's a separate playlist on this channel that you can find if you haven't explored that already. I am working every morning. As soon as I get done with these readings, that's what I'm working on before I start my actual workday for like job and money and that kind of stuff. So you guys are super high priority for me, okay? And you get my very best first thing in the morning always. So the 3D is what is our solar plexus. It's how we actually make that connection with the quantum field, with reality, and how we are creating reality. Desire is where everything starts. It's how you find your passion. It's how you find your purpose. It's how you find your mission. You have a desire. I use this analogy a lot of going to a buffet. And you have you have an unlimited, an infinite number of food choices and drink choices and desserts and salads. I mean, it's like, it would be like country buffet or whatever they are called on steroids, okay? Off the charts, completely unable to be limited at all. This is what you have to select from. And so sometimes it can feel very overwhelming. We have a desire for this and a desire for that and a desire for something else. And we can get kind of blown about by our desires. Desire, however, is where we start initiating with the quantum field, where we start collapsing those possibilities, where as we're walking along that event horizon of our experience, we are choosing various things from that buffet line. And that is where our desire comes in. Desire is the precursor to passion. You have a desire, I'm in the mood for sushi. Okay, there's your desire. Now all of a sudden it's become a passion. Now we're on a mission. We're going to go get some sushi. Okay, do you see how those go together? It's a perfect match. And this is what you want to keep in mind as you're going throughout your day to day. Specifically, because we've pulled this card for the day specifically. On whatever day it is that you are listening to this and watching this video, this is the day for you to be getting a lock on what is it you truly desire, and maybe assessing and releasing desires that no longer serve you. You have a desire for a lot of junk food. I know personally one of the things that I made a resolution for, if you will, or just made a decision, really. And decision and desire, very similar. I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't look it up online, but you're more than welcome to. I have a feeling these words are very similar in root structure and meaning, obviously. So, but with desire, we know you can desire a variety of things. It doesn't mean that you necessarily need to go for all of those things. Do some assessment, listen to your intuition, listen to what your body is telling you. We've gone a lot in previous videos about like the tip test, being able to feel, is your body leaning towards something? Like a card yesterday with the lady, leaning into her path with her heart. If you're not getting that sense of leaning into something where you feel like you're being pulled, literally, you wouldn't be able to stop it if you tried. Or are you being pushed back? No, 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 this is not right for you. You do not want this. Don't go there. Don't go there. We need to listen to those, whether they have been right or wrong in the past. The only way to get better at it is to keep doing it. It's just like anything else. It's like exercising or learning a new language, learning a new skill. You can't just pick it up once and then figure that you're done. Desire and honing desire and using it as a tool to define and refine your next steps on your path for your most authentic life. So that was the initial information that I got from the card before I even looked in the book. I haven't looked in the book yet to see what the reading is. I don't have all of these memorized. I don't have any of them memorized. They're too long for that. In any event, this is a rejuvenation card, and we'll have several sections that we go through: present challenge, angelic message, spiritual opportunity, and application. So sit back and relax. Have your cup of tea or coffee, if it's in the afternoon or whenever. Just sit back and relax. Close your eyes and pay attention to your breathing as we go through the reading in the book. For our card number 30, desire, present challenge. Healing yourself by healing your nature with the spirit of nature. That's really interesting. I'm just going to stop for a second there because we just had a forest, spirit of the forest, maybe something. I don't remember the name of the card, but you guys know which one it is that I'm talking about if you've been on the channel more than twice recently. So tying right in with that card. All right. I'm not going to tag it on the end of this. If you guys haven't seen it, you'll be able to find it. It's the forest one that was just within this past week or so. Okay. Healing yourself by healing your relationship with the spirit of nature. You have drawn this card to help you prioritize time for your own healing and for relaxation away from the commitments and responsibilities of your life. This card of rejuvenation offers you permission to allow your own inner child to come forth, bringing with him or her your spontaneity, inquisitiveness, and enjoyment in rediscovering your appreciation for yourself and the world around you. You may have become so preoccupied with trying to make your business successful or meeting the needs of your family, friends, partner, trying to change and heal your life that you've forgotten the importance of laughter, joy, and temporary freedom from responsibility. This card is offering that you may need to take time for yourself to relax and rebalance your life. Angelic message of desire. Each human being has a natural passion and desire for living. This desire is often smothered through the struggles and traumas of daily life and the apparent lack of time to accomplish and enjoy life fully. Desire is a part of human nature, and it is often a good thing to turn the energy of desire away from mere physical sexual fulfillment or task-oriented accomplishments toward accepting the energy of desire as the urge to return and reconnect with nature. You and nature will both benefit from time together, and healing will be facilitated in the both of you. Stop there for just a second. We're in the middle of winter now as this video is being uploaded, but when I have opportunities as weather permits, not right now, it's like 19 degrees outside, so that's not happening now. But the earthing practice, going to the local park and just walking through the grass, I have a mantra that I use when I'm doing that, and you can do it. You don't have to be walking through the grass, although you can imagine in your mind that you're walking through the grass as you're walking down your hallway, you're walking through your living room or your bedroom or wherever, you're walking through your office. And I would, with each step that I took, I said, we are healed. We are whole. We are healed. We are whole. I am healed. I am whole. So that was what I was doing when I was earthing, and I encourage you guys to do that. It is such a relaxing, beautiful way to have a walking meditation, and you don't have to be outside to have a walking meditation. If it is freezing ass cold where you are, don't go outside. Stay inside. If it's warmer inside than it's outside, stay where it's warm. Stay safe always. But do consider a walking meditation. You can do it right inside your work, your home, wherever. People will think you're nuts. You don't care. What does it matter what they think? Alrighty, moving on. We, your angelic teachers, refer to healing as more than just healing the body or the mind, although these are both important. The larger level of healing we speak of involves healing the relationship between your spirit and the spirit of the earth. As you come to the earth with your desire to appreciate her presence, you sustain her in her own changing patterns. As you seek to honor nature and to value her creatures, you give her permission to live her own life purpose fully. Planet Earth has a life purpose, as you do, and that purpose involves bringing all levels of life together into a harmonious and self-appreciating balance. When humankind is unable to honor and acknowledge the earth, she experiences the pain of imbalance, and her own spiritual desire is thwarted. When you take time to relax in nature, find a place that is peaceful and fills you with love for yourself and for life. When you are quiet, you are able to feel more readily the earth's own spirit, and through this subtle attention you encourage her to care for the creatures living on the earth. When you show compassion to the spirit of earth, you not only enhance your own ability to relate to nature, you also increase her ability to relate to you and all of humanity. Your desire to seek a deeper exchange with nature encourages her spirit and further balances all levels of life, continuing the viability of your earth school environment. Spiritual opportunity. The guidance coming to you through this flower image is that in order for you to truly appreciate your own desires, you need to understand your life against the larger picture of the natural world. The extraordinary diversity represented in this flower image shows you symbolically both the complexities of all living things and the smooth and consistent energy of nature at large. The white color of perfection in the background, and the red and pink colors of passion and love are all woven together in this image to guide you into a greater appreciation of your inner nature and the natural world of which you are such an important part. This card is suggesting that in order to stay balanced and healthy, you need to participate in nature with your own basic nature, fully alert and ready to participate. So again, just keeping in mind, if you are not able to go outside in nature for whatever reason, weather, circumstances, you can do this within your mind. You can pull up a picture online of a beautiful natural scene, whatever speaks to you. Ocean scene, forest scene, desert scene, doesn't matter. Whatever is right for you, okay? But take a few moments to be focused on a natural element or devoted to time in nature. This can offer you refreshment. Look out the window at the blowing leaves. Walk outside and find a flower to talk to. Let there be quiet times within each hour when you pull your energy back inside and let it refresh your own body. Your spirit learns from nature, so when you seek refreshment and rejuvenation, seek out the flowers, plants, trees, and animals who can take your mind off your body. Right? Take your mind off your body. Take your mind off your daily activities and give your spirit a deeper appreciation for its own daily tasks. Reconnect with nature a few moments every waking hour for 1 week, and notice the new levels of energy you have for all aspects of your being. So again, remembering that depending on when you've pulled this reading from this channel on this video, it may not be possible for you to go outside. You may not have plants in your house. If you do, that's perfect. All you have to do, just grab your plant and you know, or don't even grab it. You don't even have to grab it. Just reach out your hand and gently just hold. You don't have to pluck. Just hold one of the leaves, feel a bit of the dirt and rub it between your fingers. And for just a few seconds, it doesn't take very long, like 5-10 seconds. You can do this at work in between when you've completed one task. Take a breath, rejuvenate and refresh yourself. We are so committed to racing from one thing to another that we lose ourselves. That's what I said at the very beginning of this reading. So no surprise. This does happen often, that my readings tie in with the readings from the books. But that is our message for the day. So we are called to take the opportunities as they express themselves, but also to make our own. That desire to be part of the planet, to be part of humanity, to be part of anything, comes from that part of our spirit that feels the disconnection. We get caught up in our electronics. We've been having these things coming up a lot of times in our readings lately where we're, like I said, either reconnecting with nature, reconnecting with ourselves, refreshing ourselves, taking time out for you. If your cup isn't full, you're not going to be able to fill up anybody else's. So with desire, you understand that that is the start of passion, and we need to take those opportunities whenever we find them, but also make our own. So I encourage you, whenever you've pulled this reading, for the next 7 days. So if it's Thursday, do it from now till next Thursday. I don't care when it starts, but pick 7 days to where you're going to consciously do this. You have a little timer on your clock or whatever. Every time you finish a task or every hour, just a 5-second breathe and refresh yourself. Pull your energy back into yourself. It's okay for you to do that. It's okay. Long ago, I had given a teaching on how to protect your chakras, and a practice that's super easy. to just maintain that when you open your chakras, you're opening yourself, and that's great, but you also need to be able to close them. You have them aligned, they are functioning perfectly, but you're in an experience where there's a lot of chaos, maybe there's a lot of negative stuff going on or whatever. You do not need your chakras open for that. You don't necessarily need them open when you're commuting back and forth, when you're driving on the freeway, you're in a bus or whatever. If you're in a situation where there's a bunch of people and it's, like I said, it's like in a mall or something, you may want your chakras closed for those kinds of things. How the heck do you do that? How do you close your chakras? Are you turning them off? No. You're simply making them unavailable to anything outside of you. They are still completely functional, operating fully and completely in whatever alignment you've got them in currently. All you have to do is just say it out loud. Close chakras. You don't have to say it super loud. Close chakras. You can whisper it to yourself. Close chakras. That's all you have to do. But as soon as you do it, you'll feel this straight down the line, like a snap. And all of a sudden you're sitting taller, you're standing taller, you feel more present. This is exactly what this card is talking about. You need to understand your energy centers don't need to be open. It's like having your headlights on with the brights on, all the time. Not helpful. And not going, you're going to not only blind other people, but you're going to be blinding yourself. That's how you get out of alignment, is just going through a whole bunch of chaotic situations. And our lives, let's be honest, are full of chaotic situations. It's the freeway, it's the whatever, the lunch line, it's the line going out of the bank on payday, whatever. You know what I mean. You don't want those chakras to be open then, so close chakras and feel the difference that comes from that. That's literally that same idea of refreshing yourself, of pulling your energy into yourself, of rejuvenating yourself. You can't have a clear desire. You can't know your clear purpose and passion. And it's 22:22 on the clock. This is where it all comes together, is by understanding the desire, reconnecting with the planet through connecting with nature, reconnecting with ourselves. Then desire can bloom. Then you can have your full capabilities of pursuing your passion. So that is our reading for the day. I do hope that it resonated and blessed you. I love you. You are amazing. You have these desires and they are perfectly perfect, just as you are perfectly perfect, okay? Just as you are. But don't forget to pull back your energy every now and then, close those chakras, maintain your own integrity and balance, and you can better serve everybody else as soon as you do that. So, I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. Namaste and ciao for now.